Welcome to our Cardtapp tutorial. Today, we're diving into Cardtapp, an innovative digital mortgage software that's transforming sales and marketing for loan originators. Our mission: to help you get discovered by prospects, clients, and referral partners. We're all about helping you discover, engage, and convert borrowers effectively. Let's kick things off by exploring the Cardtapp experience, tailored for prospects, borrowers, and referral partners. This is where your journey in revolutionizing your mortgage business begins. First on our list is the Cardtapp mobile app. This isn't just any app. It's personalized and branded specifically for you. Packed with your information, it's straightforward and loaded with resources, information, and mortgage calculators. A perfect toolkit for your prospects, past borrowers, and referral partners. Providing instant access to vital information for prospects and referral partners. It's not just about information sharing. It's a robust referral engine designed to enhance your business connections. When a prospect installs your app, they can quickly submit a pre-qualification request. You get instant notifications and can follow up right away, whether you're on your mobile device or desktop. This feature ensures you're always ready to engage with potential borrowers. Our platform includes dynamic in-app calculators for various loans, providing real-time calculations to loan officers. These tools are essential for engaging with prospective borrowers and referral partners, offering insights into loan payment estimates with varying payment scenarios. Prospects find these calculators extremely valuable during the home buying process. The best part, you get notifications of their calculation activity that keep you updated every step of the way. As prospects navigate through your app, they have the convenient option to submit a loan application directly, linking seamlessly to your existing point of sale. This functionality not only streamlines the application process but also drives more loan applications, filling your funnel with proactive prospects. Moving forward, we'll delve into the loan officer experience, a crucial aspect of the Cardtapp platform. Our platform features unlimited co-branding options. You can effortlessly co-brand your app with key referral partners, enhancing your business relationships and encouraging them to share your app more, thanks to their featured presence. Co-branding is a strategic move to foster stronger relationships with your referral partners, a core component of your business growth. Cardtapp's omnichannel marketing platform allows you to engage with prospects and customers anytime, anywhere. This approach helps in increasing customer lifetime value, providing real-time interaction insights, automating engagement, and boosting satisfaction through superior service. Our omnichannel platform is flexible and adaptable, fitting perfectly into your business model. Share your branded mobile app through various channels, ensuring your presence is felt across different platforms. Let's explore some practical examples of how you can share your app. These methods are designed to maximize your reach and engagement with your audience. We start with the one-to-one app sharing process. This method is straightforward and personal, ideal for making a direct connection with your recipients. Next, we'll look at the text auto-response keyword sharing. This method is great for sharing your app in large groups or during presentations, making it easy to capture leads and expand your network. Another effective sharing strategy is using the pre-built marketing flyer. This tool is perfect for events like open houses, allowing you to share your app with a wider audience. The platform provides powerful engagement insights, giving you real-time data on how prospects, clients, and referral partners interact with your app. These insights are invaluable for tailoring your follow-up strategies. In summary, Cardtapp offers a comprehensive suite of tools to enhance your mortgage business. From the personalized mobile app to the flexible omnichannel marketing platform, every feature is designed to optimize your engagement and growth. Whether you're interacting with new prospects, existing borrowers, or referral partners, Cardtapp is your go-to solution for staying ahead in the digital mortgage landscape. Now that we have covered the basics, let's dive into the back end of the Cardtapp platform. For this portion, I'll turn it over to Reed, who will walk you through a more detailed overview.
All right, today we are going to walk through the desktop dashboard. When you first log into your account, you'll see a few new things that we've released in the past couple of months here. The first being these 4 new cards that act as kind of your starting point in your dashboard. So anytime you want to filter your contacts, your partners, view your referral leads, or dig into those prospect interactions and client interactions that have occurred with your digital business card, you can click on any of these different elements here, and it'll actually filter the list below to show only those contacts meeting that criteria. So for example, if I wanted to show only my co-branded partners, I can click on the view button of that partners card and it'll show me my partners. Same goes for referrals and contacts as well. Additionally, there is this contact card here to the right where you can toggle through any of your contacts that are shown in this list, and it allows you to follow up. So you can click email, you can look at their phone number, place a call, and you can also click and view their full portfolio, which includes any of their interaction data. You can view their co-branding record, really anything related to this contact record you can find from that more details tab. To get back to the home screen, what you're going to want to do is click on that contacts tab on the left-hand side, and that'll take you right back to where we just were. Another new improvement that we've added to the desktop dashboard is the ability to sort and filter your lists. So a common question that we hear from our customer support team is, people want to be able to sort by their last activity in their contact list. You can also sort by created date and also by name as well. So if you click it once, it'll sort it one direction. If you click the column header again, it'll sort by the other direction. Pretty straightforward and probably a common thing you've seen with your existing marketing and sales tools you have in place. Now, the next thing you can do is if you want to filter your lead list, you can click on Show Filters here. And if you go through this filter list, you can actually select any of these different filters that are predefined based on your company's account setup or your individual app setup. And these are just tied to either the default values for your specific industry or ones that you may have created. So if you wanted to sort by closed deal, any user that's tagged with the tag closed deal would show up in that list. If you wanted to add a tag to a user, you can click on their record. And then you can go up here and you can click on sample user 4. Let's say this person is a deal that I've closed. And then once you've added that tag, if you were to go back later and say, hey, I just want to look at all the people that I've got that are closed deals and reach out to them and see how they're enjoying their new home and see if they have any friends or colleagues that they might want to refer to us, that's a great way to just sort and use that list in a powerful way. If you want to remove the filter, just click the little X button to the right of closed deal in this example, and you can remove it and it'll go back to your entire contact list. The next thing you can do from this view using the filters is if you want to click on registered only, it'll allow you to see anyone that's registered your app. This is a demo account, so I don't have anyone that's registered in my account, but that's an option for you if you were to go through and wanted to see anyone that's registered on the app. Same thing goes for authorized only. This is basically, do you have the ability to send SMS messages to that particular user? These are the 4 records that I have in this demo account that allow me to do that. And that is for users with the SMS feature enabled. So that's kind of the filtering component. The next piece that is relatively new for many of our users is the ability to sort by people that have a digital business card of yours that are partnered with a co-branded partner. So in this scenario, the co-branded partner is Reed. If I click on Reed from the list, it'll filter and show only cards that are co-branded with that partner. So imagine, this person, Reed, has shared the app with 25 other people, and they all have that co-branded version of the app. Those are the people that would show up in this list right here. The next piece I'll kind of walk through is going to the app settings tab. And this is really your hub for making any sort of customizations to your account. Let's say you want to go in and look at what your keyword is or see the message that people receive. You can go here and depending on your account settings and whether you're in an individual account or an enterprise Cardtapp account, you may have certain restrictions that apply to this keyword message and being able to modify what your keyword is. If you don't have the correct permissions and you do want to make that update, just go ahead and reach out to your admin internally. Or as always, you can reach out to our support team by going to support.cardtapp.com. The next piece in the desktop dashboard when you're going to actually edit your digital business card is clicking on that app settings tab here on this left-hand side. So let's say you changed offices and you wanted to put in your new address. To do that, you would just go to where your existing address is, or if you don't have an address, you can add it here, and you can add in, let's say, 105 Main Street, Seattle, Washington. And then once you go through that and add that updated address, you can go ahead and click save, and then you'll see this app on the right-hand side. It's a preview of what your digital business card will look like. Make that update in real time. You can see now it's showing this right here is the new address you just put in there. Same thing goes if you had a company and you wanted to update your company name or, updated company logo. All that can be done right from this dashboard. Additionally, this is just a preview of what you see when you install your digital business card, as well as what other folks will see if they're sharing your digital business card. If you see this QR code in the top right-hand side of your digital business card, if you actually click on that, and this can be done in this preview mode and also on your mobile device as well by you and other individuals that have your app installed, this then presents a shareable version of your digital business card in the QR code format. Again, with the resurgence of QR codes in the past several years, this is another great method for sharing it out to people that you want to get installing your app on their phone. Next, let's go into app content. Again, this is going to be specific to whether you're in a group account, in a Cardtapp enterprise customer account, or if you're an individual user. A lot of our enterprise customer accounts do have certain limitations on the fields that you can update. Again, so if that's the case, reach out to your technical admin internally at your organization, or you can always reach out to our support team as well. From this page, I'll just show you a few examples of the different components that are in the digital business card, and also how you can go in and update them as well. So if I wanted to click on the home tab, I would just click on that pencil icon. I'll go back again here just to illustrate that. You can see here, there's the page that I want to edit, or the screen rather that you want to edit. And any of these different screens on the bottom here correspond to one of the things in this list. Critically too, if you do have things that you want added to your contact dialog, which is what people would see when they click on contact me right here, as you can see where I'm hovering my mouse, you can go through in here and you can add in any sort of information you want. So let's say you wanted to add your assistant. You could add call office phone, and you could put call my assistant, and that would call your office line. If you wanted to enter in your own number, you put call other phone, and then you could actually manually enter the number. And that's just an example of that. If you wanted to, say, reorder buttons, process is pretty straightforward. It's just really grabbing the button on this left-hand side and dragging it up and down here. So if there's, a certain order you want, or you want to make updates to your digital business card, it's really simple to drag these buttons up and down. You can make those updates all in real time and see a live preview of what's going to be shown to people that install your digital business card. On this page, you also have the ability to toggle whether the QR code is shown. So in this example, it wasn't shown previously. Now you can see there's that QR code in the top right-hand corner. If I toggle it back off, same thing. And that's just another way that you can customize your digital business card further. There is also the ability to select the card design. So in this example, we have that left align where your professional headshot and your information is on the right-hand side. If you wanted to, you could change this to be a center aligned card design. And again, this depends on your account. If you're a Cardtapp enterprise customer, this may not be something that you're able to do just due to certain limitations within your account. But for our individual customers, you do have the ability to go in and change this and update it to any of the different options that we have available here. So you can make it so it shows only your company logo. You can make it so it's that left aligned card like I'd mentioned, or you can make it where it's more simplified and it just shows your professional headshot. And the only reference to your company is the company name if you include that in your app right here. Now, if I want to get back from editing the contact dialog page, I can click on this back button. And let's say I want to go to the homepage of my app and make some edits. Again, you'll see all the different buttons that I have set up in my app. And if there's buttons, again, that you want to move and reorder, you can certainly do that. You just click on those two little lines there and drag the button up and down. And again, all that is happening in real time. And that update just took effect for anyone that has your digital business card app installed on their phone. If you wanted to change the name of the page, for example, you could do that. Say you wanted to as my info or something to that effect. Just for demonstration purpose, I'll just say my info. You can see now in this bottom left-hand corner where that icon is, that information is updated to say my info. You can certainly customize it to whatever you want. And again, same kind of rule applies. If you're in an enterprise account, there may be certain restrictions that are in place that limit your ability to make certain customizations. But for individual customers, you should have the ability to make pretty much any of these changes. If you wanted to add a new button, here's how you do that. So you can see there's a number of different buttons that are in this list. A lot of these are predominantly, tied to contact information. So if you wanted to add a link to your email, your mobile, your office, and then just even another phone number, you can do all of that. You can also create buttons that allow people to send text messages. In this example, let's say you wanted to add a YouTube link. The most common and best practice here is to click on external link for the button type. So if I click external link, you'll see this pop up at the bottom of the screen here. And let's put in my YouTube channel. For this example, I'll just put in youtube.com, and you can also customize the icon. Let's do check mark just for this example. And then you've now got a new button on your app. Now, if you wanted to move that up, again, you could do that just using those two buttons on the left-hand side. And it's a super simple process. You can now see it says my YouTube channel, and that would take you to just youtube.com in this example. The next thing that we'll walk through is just the different calculators. So in this example, you can set certain default values for your calculator. So if you live in a more expensive area, let's say Seattle, Washington, you could change this to say 750,000. You could set the down payment as 25%. You can modify the default loan term. If you work with a lot of folks that are looking at 15-year loans, you could change that as well. It's really just up to you and who you're working with on a frequent basis, what you set these values to, but it's totally flexible. And there is a default value set for each of these different calculations. So you can set that for each of the different calculators here as well. But there's, like I mentioned, default values that are set. And then once you make those changes, if you, put in, say, property taxes, put 1%, you would just hit save. And then the next time someone opens your app, they would see that default values that you just defined. So 750,000, 25% down payment, 30-year loan term, and 1% on property taxes, the default value. The end user can always update it when they're entering their own calculations for the property they're looking at, but this is just one method for selecting that default value that's entered. Same goes for the other calculators that are here. You can just toggle between the tabs and it'll show you the different calculation types that can happen from your digital business card, whether it's affordability, refinance, or a purchase calculation. Next, let's look at the registration settings. So this is what people see when they first get your app. So if you share it with them and you pre-filled their information because you're talking to them face to face and you put in their name and their phone number and their email address, they would just have the ability to click accept once it gets sent to their phone via text message, and they see that link pop up and it'll take them just quickly through the installation process, and they'll be able to get it added to their home screen on their phone. If they just text a keyword, for example, so your text message keyword, which could be, Bob to 36260, which is our short code phone number, they would get a link to install your app and they would have to enter their information here. You do have the ability to change what the registration page says. So this is the default message. Typically our users just leave it like this. You do have the ability to change it if you wish. Again, certain enterprise customers may not have the ability to update this, but that's one way to do it. You can also select what information you want to require. So if part of your business is you like to be able to follow via phone and email, I typically recommend requiring email address as part of the sign-up process. It's really up to you and how you do business. Many of our customers don't require email address and just ask for name and phone. Again, it's just really up to you and what information you'd like to have when someone does go through and register on your app. This is a more advanced feature. You do have the ability to create lead groups, and lead groups are based on tags. So for example, like we talked about earlier, let's say we wanted to create a lead group that was closed deals, and we would put an icon here for a person, and we put closed deal. You now have that lead group. If we go back to your desktop dashboard here On this right-hand side, you'll see lead groups. And this is really just for you to get an idea of what's the size of this group of people. And, if you wanted to filter this contact list to show only people in those certain lead groups, for example, new users or closed deals, in the example of the lead group I just set up, you could click on close deals. And again, it would just show anyone that has that tag. Cool part, if we go back to the lead group setup, and you can get there just by clicking this little pencil icon to the right of lead groups, you have the ability to add multiple tags. So if you wanted to see a list of anyone that's either in closed deal, friend, or house hunting, whatever it might be, you could do that. And it would just show you, if you clicked on that closed deals, like I just showed you on the contacts tab, it would allow you to filter your contact list by anyone that has the tags, either friend, house hunting, or, again, closed deal. And again, if you wanted to create a new lead group, it's really simple. Just go to that plus icon on the right-hand side of your screen there, and you can just add a new group. So by friends, you could add an icon. Again, same process as before, and you put friend, and then you have a new lead group. So if I go back again to that contact dashboard, you now see 3 different lead groups: new users, closed deals, and my friends. The next piece that we can walk through is setting up a co-branded partner. This is a relatively new feature set that we've added to our platform to advance co-branding even further, because we know our mortgage customers specifically find a lot of value in our co-branding feature set. If you haven't had a chance to add co-branding partners, or you don't have the feature yet available, definitely take some time now to jot down some notes. Feel free to mark the time in this video, and let's walk through adding a co-branding partner. So a little bit different than how it'd been in the past with our co-branding partners, if you're familiar with the feature set, is previously you had had to share your app and then later add a co-branded partner. Now you have the ability to set up the co-branded partner and then choose to share your app. So a bit of a different process, and there's still ways to do it using the old method, certainly, but this is a new method that allows you to kind of curate that experience. And not only that, you can see a live preview of what their co-branded app will look like. So in this example, let's put Dustin, and I'll just put in a dummy phone number for him. And for job title, I'll just put sales rep. You can put in, in this example, if it's a real estate agent that you're working with, you put real estate agent or just agent, whatever you want to put in there. Let's say they work for ABC Realty Co. And then the web link label is the name of the button that is specific to that co-branded partner. So let's say it's a real estate agent you're working with. They have their own landing page that shows their current listings and has their contact information as well. You might put, property listings as an example of what that label is. And then you would link to, their property listings page. So in this example, I'll do abcrealty.com/listings. Don't know if that's a real company, but in this example, we'll go with that one. The next piece that I'll walk through in a few moments here is the daily usage reports that are specific to partners. This basically sends them a daily email in the event that there's app activity for people they've referred to you. So let's say you have Dustin as a real estate agent, and he's working with someone that he meets in an open house. He shares his co-branded version of your app, and that person starts interacting. You would get the daily usage reports that you've been getting sent to your email inbox, and also those notifications to the desktop dashboard and your Cardtapp mobile app that has your tracking capabilities. So if you want your partners to get those reports, great. It's toggled on by default. If not, you can toggle it off. So the next piece here, once you've gotten to the last step here and filled out all the information, is to upload a professional headshot. If you click on this, we've actually added a new feature that will search based on the name you enter. So if you put in their first and last name, it'll actually search the web. You can also upload photos right from your own computer if you have a headshot of them saved on your desktop. But typically web search is really easy. Just can type in their name, click on that image, and that will allow you to select the image and click upload. Once you've done that, you can just go ahead and check out the preview. If everything looks good here, you can go ahead and click continue. I should note that there's also a call, text, and email. So based on the information you enter here, like this phone number and this email address, people would have the ability to, when they receive that co-branded version of your app with Dustin listed here, they would be able to call Dustin, text Dustin, and also email him as well. I should note also that this is a preview. It looks a little bit different on a mobile device, but this is really just to give you an illustrative example of kind of what it will look like. I do think it tends to look a little better when it's actually on a device because it's not in a preview mode. So now we click continue. Another piece here is you do have the ability to customize the share message. So the contact first name and the share URL are things you want to keep in there. The member name will just be your name. And this is the default message. If you wanted to modify this and say, hi, their first name in this scenario, this would auto update to Dustin. It was great having lunch with you. And as a valued referral partner, I've co-branded my app for you. Download and share with prospects here. And then when you click send share message, that would actually be what gets sent out to folks. So that's the process of using that new quick actions tab that allows you to add co-branded partners, configure them, get it dialed in, and then decide, okay, what do I want to send to them in that text message that they'll receive when you click send share message.